Well, it's another day and another evening in the Tallinn Airport Business Lounge. At this time, I am not travelling alone. I'm travelling with colleagues from the university, including say hello. Yes, so their wishes to remain anonymous and not in the video, but it's well past my bedtime, half past 8, I'm taking on at 10:30 with a midnight flight to Singapore. So just having a quick snack here, and then we will be off shortly for the flight to Helsinki, and then direct flight to Singapore. Well, it's Monday the 10th of February, and that has brought me to Singapore. A very easy flight from Tallinn to Helsinki, and then 12 hours to Singapore, so much easier than my last trip to America last week, which was 4 flights to get to my final destination. So here we are. I'm with a number of my colleagues for what should be a very interesting visit to the Singapore Institute of Technology. And at the moment we're just waiting for our transfer to the hotel. Slept a lot on the plane, so I'm not quite sure how much I'm going to sleep tonight, but I do have an Estonian class in the middle of the night, which will be tiring, so it's just as well that I managed to get some sleep on the plane. Here is a collection of cars outside the hotel, massively impressive here. Well, good morning, it's Wednesday, and another lovely day in Singapore, and today we'll be visiting the Singapore Institute of Technology, and so my little TalTech crew has gathered in the lovely hotel lobby. I spent yesterday in the hotel room doing some planning for a cyber exercise. That was quite a productive day. Well, there was some sightseeing, and today is when the work actually starts. So looking forward to seeing the university where we are visiting and having a relationship with, to discuss what we can do together. Meanwhile, outside it is, as you would expect, hot and humid. Indeed, it is extremely hot, and it's only 9 o'clock in the morning, so it's going to be a very, very warm day, I suspect, and certainly very different from Tallinn. So let's see what today brings. So here we are in the Singapore Institute of Technology, a very impressive foyer, a large, airy, spacious room, and a lab tour now is to follow, and we've been warned it's going to be extremely warm. Some very impressive laboratories here. The most impressive part is the power of the air conditioning, as it really is very hot outside, but lovely in here. A rather interesting robot, which is apparently a security robot, which goes around with cameras all over it, monitoring everything that is going on, which is makes a difference from the delivery robots in Tallinn. Almost feels as it's going to have lasers on, shooting you if you drop litter, chew gum, or anything else that is illegal in Singapore. I think now we're walking to lunch. The staff here are very proud of their campus. A lot of the buildings are new and it's all very impressive indeed. It's all very futuristic with the university on the left and a hotel on the right with covered walkways in between them. Urban design, nothing's done by accident, all done by planning. So we're told that this bridge leads to a wooded island where teenagers are expected to spend a week on sort of survival course, an outward bound type course to toughen them up so they're not all too soft in this very technological world. And there we have a port with what looks like a LNG tanker and a gas platform as well. Right, so as we've just been told, where the port and tanker is, that is actually Malaysia, and so it's quite closer than I thought. We've been told that Singapore is wary of illegal immigration, and there's a sign inviting people to alert the police if they see suspicious persons swimming in the sea, unloading of goods, suspicious vehicles or boats. Right, we've just been told a piece of history, quite sad history, that this area here, this frontal area, which is now a nice pathway, was originally just a sandy beach. And during the Second World War, the Japanese brought the youth of Singapore, the sort of 16 to 18-year-olds, brought them all here to the beach and massacred them all. And apparently further down there is a monument to this time, and it's quite a significant area in Singapore, and remembered as a massacre of Singapore's youth by the Japanese. Well, we've had lunch and now continuing a tour of the facilities of the university, including a lecture hall, which they are very, very proud of. And although it's sleeping at the moment, here is a robot vacuum cleaner that, when it's charged again, will be off moving around the this large atrium, keeping it clean. Well, we finished at the university and we're now walking to a restaurant for dinner and walking along this beach with this amazing sight of all these tankers, merchant ships, all lined up at anchor on a lovely beach. Really is quite a amazing sight. Right, here we are, Jumbo Seafood restaurant. Been quite a walk actually, half an hour, 40 minutes. Feeling slightly hot actually, but But here we all are, meeting our Singaporean hosts. So again, a lovely view of the sea there with sun setting and all the ships in the harbour. And obviously there's someone in the way, there always is. But yeah, that's quite an amazing sight of all those ships at anchor.
You got to stand up, alright? And when you toss, you must use the word "kuat lah." Kuat lah. Yes. Kuat means prosperity. Yes. Okay. You ready? Yeah. Let's go. Okay. Kuat lah. Cheers to our partnership. Kuat lah. The higher the toss, the better. You know. Yeah.
Well, Thursday morning brings us to Ensign Infosecurity, a cybersecurity company here in Singapore. We'll be visiting them today. I think they have a relationship with the university, so we'll be touring the company, and I will be giving a lecture here on the Russian cybersecurity threat to Estonia. Here in the reception, more signs of Chinese New Year, of which I think ended yesterday, and off we go to our briefing and my presentation. Well, we're now in our last day, and having taken the subway to the downtown area, we've just stepped off, and very impressive skyscrapers everywhere. I mean, this is amazing, really. The hotel's nice. Haven't been out the hotel too much, just to the dinner the other night, and now having checked out, we have a meeting with the Estonian Embassy later. But you know, for the first time managing to get out and see a little bit more of Singapore, and here in the downtown area, it's super impressive, and of course another lovely day. We found the Estonian Embassy, and in the same building are some nice Rolex watches, and for once I think these are the original ones. They're not fakes just for display purposes. The second hands are actually going around. And here on the 20th floor of the office, 21st floor, where the Estonian Embassy is, there's the view with the harbour and the Singaporean skyline with some amazing skyscrapers you can see down below. And so here we are meeting the Estonian diplomats, and in Estonia and the Estonian Business Hub. Having finished in the embassy, we're now walking to try and find Raffles Hotel, and here is a lovely, more traditional, older part of Singapore with low-rise buildings as opposed to the high-rise in the business district. So yes, a very nice area, and a little bit of what Singapore used to be like. Oh, this is quite impressive. The river with the old colonial buildings, the very famous hotel, which has a sort of ship on top of it, and then the business district there. Very impressive indeed. And here we are, the Raffles Hotel, our destination for a quick drink before back to the airport. And here we are in the Raffles Hotel, looking for the long bar. We found the long bar and a very long queue for the long bar, so that's a shame. We're not going to make it, but very nice all the same. And here we are in the bar in Raffles with the obviously the archetypal Singapore Sling, which is perhaps the most expensive cocktail we've ever had. Very nice to get the drink in very nice old colonial environment with the peanuts with shucks as well. So here I am in Singapore Changi Airport, terminal number 1. Very nice, lots of luxury brands as you would expect, and not too crowded. So I've had a wander around the shops, and shortly be going up to the lounge and trying to find the others who I've lost. I think everyone has done a bomb burst looking at the various shops. I've actually come into the Qantas first class lounge and decided to have a shower, and look, very nice facilities here. So that would be nice. It looked a little bit better than the other lounge I had access to. And here we are again on the flight, heading back to Helsinki, and it's going to be this is 14 hours. Although I think we're taking for an hour, so it'll be sort of 13 hours in the air, and look as though we get a good 8 hours of sleep time. So hopefully that will be nice for me to pass the time, because I do feel a bit weary now, and looking forward to a comfortable flight back. And here we are back in Tallinn Airport, just waiting for the bags after a very successful, fun trip to Singapore, and back to some Tallinn weather. And there's been a little bit of snow, not too much, but a little bit of snow since we've been away. So now back to normal for a few days before the next trip.